was just literally thinking of something that was so funny just now. But welcome everybody to the Noisy Fox stream where we free our mods, baby. I want to welcome everybody into the chat. Hope you having a good ass day because webcam. You starting already? Why are you starting already? I hope everybody, literally everybody. I really hope you had a good ass day because I was literally browsing today on this thing you called YouTube, and I just got inspired. And I wanted to take that inspiration and put it on others. So really, I really want to give a deep message onto anybody who really found this video. You found this video for a reason. You found this video for a reason. So I really want to go deep into some inspiration for you guys. You know, I know life can be challenging. Look, we all go through it. You all go through it. And really, there's a whole bunch of factors onto why your life is playing out the way it is playing out. But I get we feel lost. I used to feel lost for so long. But then eventually I found my way. I found my way here. I found my way into what makes my brain tick. I found my way into what makes my heart beat. I found my way into what makes me want to get up in the morning and just live. I found my way into why this world is and why I want to be in it. And if you feel like there is something in your life that just isn't feeling like it should be there, or if something is missing, I hope this video can really help you out. But really, I wanted to go into this video is, you know, is about if you feel lost, there's a reason why you found this video. Well, what do I mean by lost though? I really mean by lost though, you can't really find what it is you came here to do on this planet. You kind of can't really figure out what makes this beat. You can't figure out the reason why you want to get up in the morning, or if you feel forced to get up in the morning, or what makes you smile, baby. Oh, what should you be doing on this planet? I'm gonna share on how I found out and how it can help you to find out. Now, I do a ton of things, but this is not videos not about me, but I'm going to use me as an example. What I had to do in my life was I had to explore different things. I like to look at life as a buffet. A life is literally a buffet. You have the hush puppies over here, you have the Brussels sprouts, you have the green beans, you have the steamed rice, you have the fried rice, you have the green peas, you have the fried chicken, you have the vegan milk over there, you have the salad, you have all these things. And life is just literally offering it to you. All you gotta do is just take a little taste. And when you take that taste, if you smile and if it makes you happy and joyful, that is what you came here to do on this planet. If you feel lost, it's because you haven't taken the taste, or something is stopping you from taking that little taste. Something is stopping you from going that little extra mile to taste that little Brussels sprout. Something is stopping you from taking that little step into reading that little book or whatever. Life is a buffet. You just gotta taste a little bit of everything to find out what makes you smile, what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes your heart beat. I like to say to anybody who really has a question, how do you find your purpose? I say a purpose is really something that just makes you smile. It's that simple. I like to make things simple for people because I have a quote. Okay, it goes like, if something makes you smile, seize it 1000% to find your true purpose. And this is why I say have a little bit of everything. Have a little bit of everything, because something out of that buffet will make you smile. And that thing that you are looking for, that thing that makes you smile, is what you gotta seize. Understand, if there is something around you on the outside who tries to hinder that motion for you to taste that little thing, you need to realize that it is now not something on the outside's fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault why you feel this type of way. It's all your fault on why you can't find your way. It's all your fault onto why you haven't found that thing that makes you beat. Beat by me, your heart. I mean, your heart. What makes your heart beat? What gives you that drive to get up in the morning? It's all your fault if you have not found it, because something on the outside hinders your ability to find it. Now, let me clarify on that. What do I mean by on the outside? I mean other people. Other people, your environment, your family members. Oh, you tried to do something before and it just didn't work. Anything on the outside that hinders your internal condition should not have the power to govern what you do. Understand that you have all the goddamn power to decide what it is you want to do, to decide what it is you will do, to decide what it is you will find so that you can find the thing that makes you happy. Understand, there are tons of things on this planet. There are so many damn things to do. So many damn things. This is why I say it's a buffet. There's so many things on this planet to do. And if you think you have time, you are gravely mistaken. There is no time to slack around when you got all this buffet going around. Sometimes, not sometimes, someday that food will go bad. I say a buffet is the best analogy to what I'm saying. Life is like a buffet. And if you continue to wait, eventually the food will go rotten. And then you won't be able to go for that opportunity that you had before. Get the food while it's still fresh. Explore everything. Explore music, explore writing, explore tech, explore coding, explore reading, explore languages, explore streaming, explore YouTube, explore construction, explore the world, explore universe, explore the medical industry, whatever it is. There is something out there that makes you tick. There is something out there that makes you tick, and you got to realize it could be right there. It could be right there. It could be right there. Just go for it. Just go for it. I really want everybody who found this video just to go for it. There is no reason for you to waste time in the now. Eventually that food will go bad. And then you will one day grow up and be like, damn, why didn't I taste that type of food when it was still fresh? Life is like a buffet. There is food everywhere in front of you. Just go for it. There is so many opportunities for you to find what it is that makes your heart tick. There is programs out there that literally is at the touch of your mouse. You can get a little taste on the touch of your mouse. You have YouTube, you have Coursera, you have Skillshare, you have masterclass.com, you have Udemy, you have Twitch, you have whatever. You have all these programs at the touch of your mouse that can offer you that little bit of taste. And if you feel lost on what it is that makes you tick, understand, you just have to taste a little bit of everything. Taste a little bit of everything, because one thing out there, at least one thing out there that you find will make you happy. Now, I want to go into a little something too. You may find what makes you happy, blah, blah, blah. You may find what makes your heart tick, blah, blah, blah. You may have found the meaning to happiness. My meaning to happiness is not the dictionary definition. My meaning of happiness is coming back to something, well, more like coming back to the place you call home and you having a smile. That's basically my definition. Coming back to the place you call home and smiling. And if you can do that, that's happiness. Well, to me, that's happiness to me. And you know you're happy when you have found your own definition, because now you can define it. Someone can ask you and you can define it. If you can come back home to the place if you can come back to the place you call home and have a smile, that's your happiness right there. That's your happiness right there, according to my definition. People may find their own definitions. Look, I'm not saying my definition is universal. It's something I just found myself after 20 years. 20 years of trying to find it. It ain't easy. Nothing ain't easy. But understand, when you go and try and find whatever makes you happy, I know it sounds cringe, but it's okay. It's okay to be cringe. It's okay to be cringe. Oh, I thought my mic was muted. I always look at this thing every darn time. Every darn time I'm talking, I always look at this thing. Oh. I always be looking at this thing. But I want people to really understand that when you are looking for whatever makes you tick, whatever makes you happy, if you are feeling lost and you want to be found, look for the smile. That's all you gotta look for. That is literally it. If you are smiling doing an activity, that is what you came here to do on this planet. Don't complicate it. Don't throw money into the equation. Don't throw other people's opinions into the equation. Don't throw other people's stress into the equation. Don't throw anxiety into the equation. Don't throw depression into the equation. Don't throw the bull in the equation. Just throw in the smile. The smile is literally your gateway to your happiness. Oh, let's change that really quick. Free your mind, brother. Free your mind, brother. That's what the song is called. No, cancel out the brother. It's just free your mind. Noisy Fox on all streaming services. You can find me any damn where, anywhere on the planet you can find me. I'm there. I'm there, baby. Noisy Fox everywhere. Listen to the music. Boom. But yes, I want to also talk about something. This eraser is so racy. Excuse my language. Excuse my English. My English. I want to say something too. When you are going on the journey to find what it is makes you tick, what it is makes you happy, what it is makes you smile, sometimes you can get so consumed in that and that's the only thing you see. But understand, I want to tell the people who are trying to go on this journey, don't let it be the only thing you do. Sadly, we live in a world called whatever you want to call it. You could call it the Matrix. You could call it an illusionary world. You could call it a simulation. Whatever you want to call it. Sadly, or more like not sadly, more like just weirdly, we just live here. Weirdly, we just live here. And there are certain obstacles in this world you live in. And the world you live in right now does not favor you being happy. It does not favor you having a smile. It does not favor you having a stress-free life. It does not favor you having happiness wherever you go. It does not want that. The world you live in does not want to see you smile. It instead wants you to work until you're dead. It instead wants you to work till you're dead. So, while you are working on what you have found that makes you smile, you need to find something that you are good at, and maybe it doesn't make you happy, and that's okay. As Muhammad Ali said, don't take my word for it in terms of what I'm saying, I'm about to say, but Muhammad Ali did say this is what I'm trying to say. Muhammad Ali, what did he say? Suffer now, live the rest of your life as a champion. Don't take my word for it, take his word for it. A great legend. And he also said he made a mistake going for just his dream. Always make sure you have something on the backup in case the dream doesn't work. Now, what do I say? I say the dream will always work. It will always work without fail, as long as you keep doing it, because that smile is all you need. The smile is the only type of perseverance you need to keep going, brother. Sister, it's the only type of thing you need to go. So I say the dream will always work. But in the meantime, while you are working on that dream, make sure you have something on the backup to pay for the bull that this world wants you to be in. To go through the bull that this world wants you to be in. What do I mean by bull in this world? Well, you got things like you got to pay for food, you got to pay for rent, you got to pay for all this, that, you got to be able to live, blah, blah, blah. You got to be able to do this, survive, regularly, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the things that, this world has you to do. Your dream alone, your purpose alone will take a while to manifest. But if you realize in the back of your head, you know it will. You know it will. You just got to keep going. But you got to realize, while that is going into effect, have something that can fuel that purpose. A lot of people I know make the mistake of going for just their purpose, going for just what makes them happy, going for just what makes them smile, going for what just makes their heart beat. But they're going back and forth to 9 to 5s, going to gas stations, going to Family Dollars, going to Nike, working for $10 an hour. That will not fuel your purpose and your life. What you need to do, or what I say is a better idea, if you feel lost, play by the rules in this world for the moment. Play by the rules. Go to school, get educated, and instead of living on $10 an hour, live on $30 an hour, live on $40 an hour, live on $50 an hour. You know, something a little bit more that will help you to fuel your purpose, because that type of lifestyle will fuel your living and your purpose. But don't just be stuck in that lifestyle forever. The goal is to not be stuck in this world. I like to call it the matrix. Don't be stuck in this matrix by doing what they want you to do, which is stay unhappy forever and then die sad, forgotten, and lonely. Don't be stuck in that. Instead, think smarter, not harder. Okay, I'm gonna go get this skill that's in high demand. People want it, and I know it will make me money. Cool, you got the money, but don't use that money for parties. Don't use that money for snacks. Don't use that money for drugs. Don't use that money for bull. Don't use that money for wants, which is bull. Don't use that money for unnecessary things. Instead, use that money for the smile. And then when you can use that money for the smile, you won't feel lost anymore. Get a plan. Get a plan and use that plan to fuel the smile. Just know it will work. It will work. It always will work as long as you keep going. The universe just wants to see if you are worthy for the success you desire. It doesn't just give it to you. This is why so many people they may start and then quit. Because they're like, oh, it takes too long. Oh, I feel like I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I feel like I can't keep going. Oh, I feel like it's never gonna work. All of these things on the outside that are trying to change your internal condition, you can't let that happen. But this is why the universe does this. It has to filter out the people who are worthy. You are damn worthy. You are made of the same goddamn carbon, nitrogen, and iron out of the stars in the universe. You are literally made out of the goddamn universe. Don't be anything less. Don't be anything less. You are powerful beyond measure, but you gotta understand, you just gotta keep going. But have a plan. Have a plan. So if you feel lost, have something to fuel that smile. Have something that can not only help you to survive, but also help you to thrive in that happiness. You can be happy. You can be. It's a very good possibility. It's a very good reality to be in. But you got to understand, you can't just go for it and then just that. You got to have something on the backup that will fuel it. Use that money. Money is just a piece of paper. If you want to get even deeper, money is just energy. That's all it is. And this is why I say fuel, because energy is fuel. Use that fuel, that job or whatever position, skill gets you. Use that fuel, what that job gets you, to fuel your purpose. And until your purpose is acquired, until that what makes you smile is done, then you can live the rest of your life with a smile instead of having to live with a frown. This matrix you live in was not meant to see you win. Understand that. Why is my music not playing? Like, I swear, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with Spotify? I don't understand. This matrix does not want to see you win. You are the only one in reality that wants to see you win. You. And yeah, maybe other people will say it, but no one wants you to see you win more than you want to see you win. Understand that. So if you want to win, you gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. Have a plan. If you feel lost, have your plan. Okay, so let's just give an example. Jeff, he's lost. He doesn't know what the hell to do in life. He still lives with his parents, blah blah blah. You know, he feels like there's nothing for him to do on this planet, and he's just out of it. Jeff, a plumber or whatever, pays $60 an hour. Jeff, you could get around $50 an hour as an electrician. Jeff, you could be an RN and make $40 an hour plus. Jeff, you could be you could work in NASA as a nuclear, well, not a nuclear, as a freaking space scientist or whatever they call it, and make tons of money. Yeah, Jeff, you could be an anesthesiologist and make $150,000 a year. Jeff, you could do all these things. Go to school for it. Spend the couple of years to suffer now. Spend a couple of years to suffer now. Acquire that skill. And I swear to you, that skill will bring you so much fruits. Use those fruits to fuel the passion. All you gotta do is just spend a little years. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Jeff, you could do all these things. Okay, fine. I'll go to school and I'll be a construction manager. Let's just say we got construction managers looking at about, I think, $80,000 a year to $100,000 a year, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, boom. It takes probably about I'd say 4 years to make that much. This is just off the top of my head. I think that's correct. If I looked not too long ago, I think that's accurate. 4 years plus to make that much. Cool. You spend that little amount of time to suffer now, and then eventually you'll be bringing home an amount of money that can not only help you to live, but it can fuel your purpose. So when you go back home, you know that you will be happy because now you have the fuel. Now you have the fruits. And now you can go to that buffet. So if you feel lost, have a backup and then feel the smile. If you feel lost, have a backup and then fuel the smile. Play by the rules for now. And I know. I hated school. Absolutely hated it. For 18 years, I absolutely hated it. Resented it. I hated it. I hated the people. I hated everything. Everything. It was because of my life at home. But still, school was just the absolute worst for me. 18 years. I had a horrible childhood in terms of school. My childhood was cool, but school was a whole different story. It didn't start getting good until 9th grade. 9th grade was fun. 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, got kicked out, but it was fun. Everything was fun. Everything was fun. But you see, I had to realize, look, this is the way. This is the way to do it. Have your backup plan. And then while you're doing it, fuel that smile. Now, I say to make it simpler, because you want to use the power of focus. For me, what I did was I found my purpose first, and then I realized I had to, have a backup. So I did it in the reverse order. What I would tell someone if they're lost, look, get the backup first, focus on that backup, become good at that backup. And then once you have the backup giving you all the things you need in terms of money, because money is really the only thing you need in this matrix. Once you have your backup giving you that, then focus on just your purpose. And then when your purpose says you made $25,000 in a week, whatever, then you can leave the backup. You don't need it anymore. But here's the thing. What if something happens to your purpose? What if something happens to the thing that makes you smile and all of a sudden it's just not working for you anymore? What do you have to do it all over again? You have your backup. And this is the secret. This is the secret. This is how to not feel lost anymore. This is how to find yourself. Muhammad Ali said, and I love these two quotes. I live by these two quotes. Every time I always will tell always tell everybody these two quotes because they're so darn true. Muhammad Ali. I made a mistake going for just my dream. Always make sure you have a backup. Even though he made it with just his dream. He's telling people to have a backup. He knows how hard it is. He knows how long it took. He knows the struggle. This is to lessen your struggle, baby. This is to lessen your struggle by being smarter, not harder. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Suffer now by going to those little years of schooling or whatever, education, to develop a skill. To develop a skill that people will always need. You will always need a doctor. Come on now. You will always need a doctor. Someone's always gonna get hurt. Oh, my knee hurts. Oh, I got a wound on my left arm. Oh, my arm is broken. Who to call? Dr. Jeff. Dr. Jeff. Boom, right there. You will always be in you will always be needed. You will always be needed. Hold on, I think someone messaged me on Twitch. I need to check really. Oh no, they didn't. Okay. But you will always be needed, and this is what I mean by backup. Let the backup fuel your smile for just that little amount of time. And it doesn't matter how long the smile takes. It doesn't matter how long the purpose takes. It doesn't matter how long the reason for you to get up out of bed takes. It doesn't matter. Just know it will work. Just know it will work. That's all you need. And notice I didn't say belief. Notice I didn't say faith. Notice I didn't say to believe it will work. Notice I said you know it will work. And it will work. And what do I mean by work? Meaning, I know so many people want to make money. Cool. That's cool. But understand, what do I mean by work? It will make you smile. That's all. That's all you need. If you can smile doing a task, the universe takes care of the rest. Oh! Ooh! Oh my God! I gotta add that in. What's the quote of the day? What's the quote of the day? No, that's the quote of the day. That's the quote of the day. If you can smile doing a task, the universe does the rest. Oh my gosh, that hit me. That hit me. That hit me. I wonder if I can add it right now. Can I add it? I'm actually in Twitch right now. I want to add that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. How do you add? Okay, wait, hold on. How do you? I'm so confused. I have a command, but I don't remember the commands. I don't remember the command. But yes, like I said, if you can smile doing a task, the universe does the rest. I'll add it later. I'll remember that. I'll remember that for sure. I'm gonna write it down. If you can smile, this is mine. Okay, no one take. I'm kidding. You can take it. I don't care. If you can smile doing a task, the universe does the rest. Ooh, baby. That one hit me. That's the quote of the day. But we gonna pull up the list anyway. What's the second quote of the day? The second quote of the day. One does not have power because he thinks he has power. True power is acquired when you have people around you who love you. Ooh, never forget that. The people who love you make you the most powerful person. And as long as you love them and they love you, nothing stops that. I love that quote. I don't, why doesn't it say who wrote the quotes? Because usually someone, if they have a quote in the chat, I'll just add it. I'll just add a quote. If you have a cool quote that you wanna, add to the list, put it in the chat. Baby. And if it snaps, if it's fire, as they would say in Florida, or I don't know wherever else. I'm from Florida, so if it's fire, I'll add it. But yes, oh man, I love that. But it's so true. I want everybody to think. for 1 second. Is there anything that you have done before that made you smile? Anything. Just think about it. Don't talk about it. Just think about it. Just for a second. I'll give a little moment of silence. Just think about it. Okay, your moment of silence is over. That was a long thought, right? It shouldn't have been that long to think about that. If there is something around you that you have done that has made you smile at least once, how did it make you feel? How did you feel when you did that? How did you feel? What did you do? What kind of emotions did you put out? Just think about that. This is a second moment of silence. Just think about it, you know? Think about it. One thing. If it made you feel ecstatic, if it made you, literally, I like to say, when you get up out of bed, what is the first thing you think about?
Who will lie, manipulate?
If the first thing you think about is your phone, then you're doing the wrong things. You're doing the wrong things. Trust me, that phone is not your purpose. You can throw that phone out the window. I wish I could throw out mine. If we were still doing mails and letters to people, trust me, I would be on that. My phone would be gone in a second. A second. This? You don't need this box. You only need it to contact people. That's it. No other reason. Any other reason is a distraction. That's why I would throw it away in a second. But if the first thing you think about is your phone, you're already on the wrong path, brother. You're already on the wrong path, sister. Get on the right path. So the first thing that you think about, whether it be playing the guitar, cooking, whether it be, I don't know, fashion designing, whether it be going on Twitch and streaming, whether it be playing a game, depending on what you're doing that game for, because there's a difference between happiness and stimulation. If you're playing a game just to be stimulated or addicted, that's not your purpose. You are actually trying to stimulate yourself. That's different. But if you play a game but it's actually serving you, is what I'm trying to say. If you are playing a game and it's serving you, for an example, what do I mean by serve? Let's say if you're a Twitch streamer, right? But you're playing a game. It makes you happy, but it's also serving you. It's also serving you. So that's what I mean. You know, you want to draw a picture when you get out of bed. What do you think about when you wake up out of bed? What do you think about? And if that thing that you think about makes you smile, that is what you need to be doing. That is what you need to be doing. Look for the smile, not the money. The money is nothing. The money's a byproduct. Understand that the money always comes when you're on a love vibration. It always comes. It always will come when you're on a love vibration. But when you are in the hate vibration, money leaves. Money leaves. It's like, peace. It's like, who the hell is this guy? It's like, I don't want to be here. You got to be on the love vibration, meaning you got to be doing what makes you happy, meaning you got to be in love with people, meaning you got to be in love with yourself, meaning you got to do things that make you smile. That's the love vibration, baby. And when you're on that love vibration, you are actually doing the things that you need to do to have the abundance you desire. But like I said before, if your backup or what you do for money as of right now, because that's the one thing you need in this matrix, it's just money. You just need money to to get out of this matrix, you gotta first go in. To first get out of this matrix, you first gotta go in. This is your way in. Pick up a skill or trade or get some type of education that's high in demand, will pay you handsomely, so that you can use that fuel to smile. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for the smile. But understand there's preliminaries. It's preliminaries. So if you feel lost, I really, really hope that literally gave a little map, because I had to, this took me 20 years to find out. This took me 20 years to find out. And the biggest thing that has helped me was Muhammad Ali. R.I.P. to that man. He is a great man. Great man. Very great man. Those two quotes I live by. But understand those two quotes are so damn relevant in everybody's life. Those two quotes are so relevant in how you achieve success in this life. I like to say, success is not something you reach. Success is something you become. Success is satisfaction with the present moment. That's my definition. If you fit that definition of success, you are successful. Understand, you already have achieved success. As so many people would like to call it. Success is not something you achieve. Even though I said success is something you achieve. Success is you already achieved success. Look, people say that, but it's not really something you achieve. People say, oh, you can achieve success by doing this. No. I don't think it's that way. I don't like to say it's that way, because now it makes you think of, oh, I gotta do this so that I can get this. Realize you are already living in success. Realize that. But when you think of it as something you got to achieve, then you got to start thinking, oh, I don't have it yet. When you already do have it, you already are successful. But you don't believe it because you think it's something that you achieve. Success is not something you achieve. Success is something you embody. Success is something you become. Success is a state of mind. Understand? I like to say, success is satisfaction with the present moment. That is it. That's it. That's it. Success is satisfaction with the present moment. Become satisfied with the present moment. That is success. Embody satisfaction with the present moment. Have a state of mind of satisfaction with the present moment. And if you can, you already are successful. You already have achieved success, as people would like to call it. You already have taken that success from that apple tree and ate it. You have literally become successful. You already are. But understand, if you are not satisfied with the present moment as of right now, if you are not satisfied at 4:04 p.m. UTC time, I'm in Colorado, okay? Well, not UTC time, Mountain time, Mountain Daylight time. If you are not satisfied in this present right now, whatever time it is for you as of right now, if you are not satisfied with this life you live in this second, you need to become satisfied. And how you do it, one of the ways on how you do it, have a plan. No need to be lost anymore. I just gave you a tidbit. I just gave you a tidbit, a little guide, a way out, a way in, or whatever. I gave you guys a little tidbit. However you guys take it is up to you. As I said before, I don't think this is the only way to quote unquote make it, but this is the way on how I figured out how to do it. You got to be successful right now. Be satisfied with your present moment. One of the ways, have a plan. Your plan will help you gain so much clarity, because as you are doing it, right? It doesn't matter what state of emotion you're in. You could be happy, sad, anxiety, depressed, blah, blah, blah. You know why you're doing it. And that knowing why you're doing it is your drive. Personally, for me, my backup was to get into the construction industry. pays. It pays. Not only that, you're useful forever. You're useful. You're in demand all the time. Someone will always need their houses erected up. Ain't no bots gonna do that. Come on now. I hope so. What? Who knows? Bots could do anything nowadays, so it's kind of a weird world out there. But don't worry about them bots. Don't worry about them bots. So I said, look, I gotta go to school for this. So what did I do? I just went to school for it. Even though despite my 18 years of hating school, as I started to grow from those, I like to say I was born 2 years ago because I'm 20. I like to say I'm 2 years old because really, I feel like I died. I feel like I died when I had my awakening. At this age of 18, late 18, as I was turning 19, late 18, I had an awakening and I could always remember vividly how it went. One day I was in a car with my friends. Not my friends, the people I am friends with. I was in a car with them, and as I was looking forward, driving the car I was driving, which was my car, I was looking at traffic and I was like, why do they all look like drones? And I was like, I was staring at it and all of a sudden it started to look like green code, like green ones and zeros, like the movie Matrix. And as I was looking at it, I was like, whoa, I'm seeing it. And then ever since, so strangely after that day, I was like, I need to start doing better for my health. I need to become vegan. And then I started seeing numbers 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. And I started getting into numerology. Then I started to get into philosophy. Then I started to get into these higher science stuff. Then I started to look at life differently. I stopped playing games. I started to read more. I stopped watching anime. Even though I watched one anime only to practice my Japanese. But I started literally becoming a whole different person. That was the day I died. And then I started to realize, look, I need to go to, recently, I'd say this mindset of having to go to school for something else was 19, when I turned 19. Because when I turned 18, it was the awakening. It was my death. And then 19 came the reality check. So I was like, boom, okay, I gotta do this. So I did it. But in that time, like I said before, I did it backwards. In that time of 18, when I died, I started to realize, look, I love music. I was like, this is my passion. This is what I came here to do on this planet. So I started to do music. I started to make music. And then I don't really like talking about myself because I like to humble myself all the time, but I'm getting to a point. I'm not trying to be boastful. I don't like that. I like to always stay humble, but I'm getting to a point. I started to see, look, there is some stuff that can make one happy. You are not supposed to just go to school, go to college, get a job, work 40 years, retire, then die alone and forgotten. That's not what you came here to do. So I started to realize, look, there are things that actually make me feel needed on this planet. So I started to do it. And then I started to put stuff in my music that I would have never thought I would do. Like the way how I talk now, I'm a completely different person. Like on YouTube, I used to be Loot Bandit, which was I used to play Fortnite a lot. Oh god, those days were so epic. Those days were so funny and epic. But again, you know, you change. You really do change. But understand that you have to go to school sometimes. And I don't really agree with the high school, the middle school, the elementary school, the bull. I don't really agree with the college bull. I think trade schools, vocational schools, apprenticeships, internships, that's where real life comes in. That's where real life comes in. All these elementary school, middle school, high school. Bull. It was the biggest bull of my life. It was the biggest, well, not really the biggest bull, because it didn't teach me a lot in terms of academics. It taught me a lot in terms of life. It taught me a lot in terms of people. But I think that this systematic bull that they want to put you in is just to make you an employee. You are not an employee. You are a god. Don't ever let someone size you below that. You are a god. Don't let yourself be anything else less. Like I said before, you are literally made. Look it up if you don't believe me. You are literally made out of the same carbon, nitrogen, and iron. Out of the same damn stars in the universe. You are literally made out of the universe. You gotta think about how epic that is. You are literally made out of stars. Come on now. You are a god. Don't let yourself be anything less. You got shit to do on this planet, right? You got shit to do on this planet. You ain't got bull to do on this planet. Get rid of the bull. The bull is those first 18 years of your life in that compulsory systematic bull. The first grade, second grade bull, third grade, fourth grade bull, seventh grade, eighth grade bull, 12th grade bull, college bull. It's all bull. That's just my opinion, okay? That's just my opinion. While you are in life right now, go to somewhere that can literally just implement you into real life right now with none of the bull attached. You want to learn how to be a doctor? Quit the bull of, oh, you got to learn y equals x plus b. Oh, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Bull, 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 bull. Go straight to real life. Oh, how to dissect the heart. Boom! You want to be a doctor? Go to school that will teach you that. Not a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Quit the bull. Go right to the center, baby. You ain't got time to waste. You ain't got time to waste. So get to it. Get with your plan. Don't be lost anymore. Get with your plan. Dissect the plan. Go into the plan. Do it. Suffer now. Then live the rest of your life as a champion. And find out what makes you happy. You will, but understand you gotta focus first. You gotta focus on the thing that will fuel you first. You gotta focus on that first. Because, like I said before, I made the mistake of going for my purpose first, but I didn't really know better. I made the mistake of going for my purpose first, but maybe it wasn't a mistake. Because here I am. Here I am now. Here I am now. But you use those fruits that the position or the skill or the job gives you. Instead of going for $10 an hour at Family Dollar, instead of going at Nike getting $14 an hour, instead of going to the mall working for $15 an hour, you are worth it. And even though it's a little bit more work, $15 an hour to $50 an hour is a very big jump. And do you know what you can do with that? You can start to smile. It's not the money now that makes you get that smile. No. It's not the money. It's the plan that gets you that smile. You gotta look deeper than that. You gotta look deeper than the money. The money is just a byproduct of anything. Money isn't real. It's just an illusion created by the Matrix. It's an illusion created by the people who created the Matrix. That's all it is. It's just an illusion. It ain't real. But understand that we live in this, whatever you want to call it. We live in this world that's a matrix. We live in a simulation or whatever. We live in it. Apparently, until we get out of it. Until we all as a whole come together and unite and say, we had enough. Until everybody on the planet comes together and says, we had enough. We're going to be stuck in this bowl. We're going to be stuck in this bowl. Until everybody, notice how I said, everybody comes together. That's all you need to do. Look at the movie Ants. they came together and they could overthrow I didn't see the movie, but I was told this is how it went. They overthrow the oppressors, the ant oppressors. I gotta see that movie. That's an important movie. What happened in the Hunger Games? All they did was come together and overthrew the Capitol, and it was good. It was chill. Life was chill. So until that happens, well, don't get canceled now, Noisy Fox. Until the poll is ended by everybody coming together with the unity, baby, you gotta play by the rule for now. But understand that the rule is not to be sad and stressed and then die alone, retired, unhappy, blah, blah, blah. That's not the rule. The rule is to die saying, damn, my life was fan-freaking-tastic. Die saying, damn, my life was so damn good. You want to die with your kids saying, I want to be like you, Dad. I want to be like you, Mom. That's what you want to die saying. That's what you want to die having that memory of. You don't want to die saying, I regret not doing this. I regret doing the things that didn't make me happy. I regret doing the things that didn't make me smile. You don't want to die doing that, because that is what a job will make you do. If you continue to do a job just over broke for the rest of your life, for the 40 years, you will die sad. So if you feel lost, use that job. Use those fruits, the money that the job gives you to fuel your smile. And that is how you do it. That is the plan. That is your plan. So I ain't got not much else to say. I really ain't got no much to say. I just really wanted to help people who feel a little lost, you know. If you feel lost, you found this video for a reason. And I really hope I gave someone just a little bit of a mindset on something to do, some purpose to live for, some reason to get out of bed, because you came here to do amazing things. But if you feel like you are hindering yourself and you feel like you ain't got no way, try that out. Try that out. And look at it like this. If you are skillful in something that people need, people will always come to you. You will always be needed. Always. Think about it. So, suffer now and live the rest of your life a champion. All it maybe will take is 10 years. Cool. It's better it takes 10 years than 40 years and then die. The regular work time span in a person's life is 40 years in terms of career wise, because you basically come out of college at 20 and then you work until 60. You work until 60, retire, blah blah blah, and then die. The regular life expectancy is 68. Come on now. Retire at 60, then got 8 years to go? It makes sense. Doesn't make sense. And you gotta also think about sleeping. You gotta also think about eating. You gotta also think about going out. You gotta also think about all the factors. So really, how much time do you have? None. Spend your life with a smile. It's time enough to stop with the bull of stress, to stop with the bull of anxiety, to stop with the bull of living check to check. You got this. You got this. I'm rooting for you, whoever's in the chat. Whoever's in the chat. You got this, man. Give me a hug. Come on. Give me a hug. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Come on. Bring it in. You got this, Bivey. So I hope you guys gained some insight and value off that. You should not feel lost anymore. You got a plan right now. Start to execute it. You ain't got no time, Bivey. You ain't got no time, Bivey. So you got stuff to do. So I hope you guys gain some insight and value off that. Hope you guys have a good ass day. And I will see you in the next stream. Matane. F2.